Here they are. Canara feeds it off, gets it over to Canning, has the player on the inside, gives it to Crimhand, and Crimhand kicks the goal. Push.
He worked his body really well. I call that a mark. What about you, mate?
I'm with you. Grease.
He's only about 4'7" tall, and he used his body perfectly.
Brings here. We all know it's a tough day for our football club. As announced earlier, we will be parting ways with Simon Goodwin as a senior coach of our AFL program. These things are never easy for anyone involved. It's not a decision we, as a board and the club, have taken lightly. Before we get into questions, I want to take a moment and acknowledge Simon and the unbelievable journey he's been with the Melbourne Football Club over the past decade.
Joey. Us on a Friday night, Goodwin's gone.
Yeah.
How you feeling about that?
Oh, it's bittersweet. Like, it's sad, but it had to happen, I think.
Had to happen.
There
It
was
was done.
something off, I don't know, with the players. There was a bit of a disconnection, I think. So, I've got I don't hate him. He's got us a premiership, so good on him. But, yeah, just time for a change, I think.
He's finished. He's gone. So, big news. I think everyone probably thought it was a bit... It's weird that he's got the arse after winning by 80-odd points. So
yeah, and in round, 22 or whatever.
22, so 2 rounds to go. I heard today that there was an option. They kind of said to him, you're done, but we'll give you the option to keep coaching the last 2 games.
I heard that as well. Why?
Hey, you're done. I'm sacking you. You're finished.
Yeah.
You're not going to coach his team anymore
We
next
don't
year.
want you.
We don't want you. We're going down another direction. But hey, do the next 2 games for us, would you? Like, no one's doing that. Like, and if you're doing that, you're not taking it serious at all.
No.
So,
and his press conference is good. You see the shirt he had on?
Yeah.
Like, it looked like he had maybe like a tie and just
Yep.
took it off. It was like buttoned down heaps. He just did not care.
He's just going to party mode.
Yeah.
He's going to Bali.
Good on him, yeah.
Yeah, he's finished. Buttons are undone. Going to Bali.
Yep.
He's probably there now.
Yeah,
he's probably
I
there
would
now.
too.
Once he finished with that. So, yeah, I just thought that'd be a nice little sneaky way to start the app. Where, But as everyone probably has, a lot of people have realised, it's actually Friday night. I was away on Wednesday night, had to go away for work. So I was away on Wednesday night, so we couldn't get the normal ep done. And we're bloody busy with footies and stuff. Well, we probably could have squeezed one in Monday, actually, but I was still my mouth was a bit dry still from the weekend. And we obviously had a function on Saturday night. And then obviously we're in August now, so I'm not doing dry July, so I did carry on a little bit. But that's all right, a bit of fun. That's always good to do. Well. And then so Monday, I think we'll both probably had a bit of a dry mouth. Didn't want to do too much. Yeah. So, and then Tuesday footy, and Wednesday I was away, then Thursday, and then we're Friday. So, but that's all right. It's all right. The app's going to be out on Saturday morning, so I'm sure everyone who missed it will listen to it tomorrow, and we're all right. So, so what I suppose we're talking about last weekend, beer pong night ended up being a hit. There was balls and cups and drinks going everywhere, which was good. I didn't play, but it looked like it was definitely a fun night.
We had 16 teams. 32 people, so it was pretty packed rooms. Yeah. And then there was heaps of people that, like you said yourself, that weren't even playing.
Yeah, I reckon
it's
half and half.
Drinking, yeah. You know, it was good. Coop and PV won.
Yes. Oh, yes.
It was a bit controversial in the end.
Controversial, that's right.
Yeah.
It was. I heard all about it because obviously I wasn't playing. Do you want to tell me your side of what happened?
Because I was officiating it with Ella as well.
Yep.
So, Tyler and... Who was the other girl? Was it Jade, I think?
Yeah, Jade.
Tyler and Jade. They threw the ball. They had 1 cup left and they got it in. So, like, they won.
Yep.
Sids goes to me, oh, Chubby, is that not full? Because we made a rule. Every cup has got to be at the, like, there's like a line at the cup.
Yeah. The red cup. Yeah. So there's a couple of lines down the bottom. Yeah.
The level of the drink had to be up to that. And it was off by like 5.
Oh, so it wasn't...
Bugger all.
So it wasn't a little shadow, but it was enough to be quite obvious.
And I said, that's actually not in. And then the rule for the night was if it wasn't up to the line, that cup just gets taken out straight away. So you lose that cup.
Yep.
But because there was that many cups left, I was like, all right. That one, because they had 2 left. Yep. And the boys obviously had 1. Yep. So I said, all right, that goes out. It's 1-on-1 now. And then, so the girls were angry. Anyway, don't worry. The girls, they got it in. The girls end up getting it in again, and then we thought, okay, they're going to win now anyway.
It's pretty much done.
PV hits a redemption shot, and everyone goes nuts.
Because I wasn't there watching it, but I heard everything.
Yeah, it was going crazy. So PV hits that, and then, the girls end up losing. The boy, I can't remember who got the winning shot, but one of them did, and then that was it. So
there's a fair bit of carry on. So This is from an anonymous person. I told this person I was going to say their name.
Yeah.
Her name. It wasn't one of the players.
Yeah.
But I'm going to read it, so bear with me because I'm not a great reader. Tyler and Jade won. Cooper and Peeve brackets sore losers. Question how full their cups were. Might I add, they checked the drinks at the start of the game. In brackets, sore losers emphasised here.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know they checked it at the start of the game.
So this is the other side
Anonymous
of the story.
sources.
Anonymous sources. All of a sudden, people are saying, "What's what happened?"
Because I just rocked up like at the end of the game, and then that's what happened.
And you got the brunt of it.
Yeah.
So they go sook to Allah. Allah and Chubby's decide it's a 1 cup all game.
Well, yeah. See, they didn't sook. Jesse just asked me. He said, "Is that full?" And I said, "Well, it's not." So then.
So queried what was going on.
Yeah, like asked me, "Is that enough?" And I said, "Well, it's actually not." And I did have a couple of drinks, but I was in the right mind space to go, that's actually not right. They shouldn't have that. Looking back at it, they already hit the shot, so maybe I shouldn't have done it.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, I made the call on the night, like you with the trivia night.
I was about to say that. We make calls on the night to make it fair. So the stakes are high, and we are backing the girls because I might add the boys still had 4 cups left before this. Thumbs down. Jade made the shot. Wow, she is amazing. We love her her star shooter. Love her star shooter. I'm not reading very well. Then Peeve made the redemption shot. The person who sent me this was drinking, so I haven't read this yet. They go battling away. Who will win? Spoiler alert, I'll tell you. They keep going. 1 shot decided it all, and Peeves done it. So that whole bottom paragraph did not make sense. I'm so glad I read that on air. So why are we doing this? Is this fair game? No. And then it also says from anonymous source, CW sent me that. So I'll leave it at that. I won't say it.
Oh, yeah, CW.
Yeah. I said I was going to say her name. But
we made the call, so...
So you're pretty much what you're saying is you made the call, suck it up.
Boys
won.
That's it. Game over. Get it in next year.
Try again.
Yeah.
Try better. Just try better. Fill your cups.
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
fill your cups to where they should
Fill
be.
your cups to the line. Just play fair.
And then that's it. It's done.
That's it.
We might get hit this weekend.
Yeah, sorry, girls.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. I'll get you a drink at the junction.
Tomorrow night, hopefully.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll definitely be at the junction tomorrow night.
Yeah, we will be.
Hopefully after we snag a win. But
yep, that'd be very nice.
Are the pies done? We're on a Friday night now. We're on Friday night now.
So we've seen the Thursday game.
Yeah. So are they like? I don't believe they are, but there's a lot leaning towards them.
Like, yeah, I'm going against you. I think they're cooked.
Yeah, you reckon they're done?
Yeah, I think they're done.
Yeah, like that doesn't make me sad.
Yeah,
I've said ages ago, like there's that small soft spot in there because me pop. But other than that, I'm not too fussed about Collingwood supporters copping it, and because they were good for most of the year. Like they were 2.5 games on top of the ladder.
Yeah, and this is what they kept saying. Like they'd lose a game, they'd be like, "Oh, we're still 2 games in front, whatever." And so here they are now. They got Adelaide next weekend. That's danger.
Yep.
So I think they lose that, and then they've got us last round. So they might win that one.
So they're going to go 1-1 at the end of the year. But
I think they could miss the 4. I've never seen a team so clear in front at the back end of the season look so poor.
Yeah, and they were. But
yeah,
I was talking to last night, and he was saying that Collingwood all year never really blew teams away though.
This is what we said on the podcast. Yeah,
they're not blowing teams away. They were just getting the job done, and they looked good doing it. But they were not blowing teams away, and all of a sudden teams seemed like instead of teams having to catch up 70 points. They're only trying to have to catch up 30 points, and all of a sudden they've found out their ways. So it's not like they're a 70-point better team. They were kind of beating teams by 30, 40 points. So teams have figured out how they're going to get there, and now they're beating them. And so the last 5 games, they've lost 4.
It's ugly.
They've lost 4, and they beat Richmond.
Exactly.
Even that wasn't a great. That was only a 30 or 40-point win. Yeah. Where I think a lot of people thought it was going to be a bit of a bigger
blowout.
Blowout. Yeah. I think we even said that on here.
Oh well. Poor fellas.
Oh, so yeah, maybe the Pies are done.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're done. I don't think they could win it from here.
Made the call, yeah.
Yeah, they're done.
What's the date? I think it's 8th or not. 8th of the 8th, 2026.
They're done. 5.
Fuck, I've lost all year. 25. Chubb calls. Pies are done. They don't win it.
They can't win it now. I think Brisbane are going to go back to back.
So now you made that call. People can remember this.
Yeah.
You know you're going to
come fine at me. But then if I get it right, I'll look like a king.
Yeah. Look like a genius. Yeah. So, Maddie got her 500.
Yeah, well done. That's big, isn't it?
That's big. Well, it's big, but it's not as big as.
Yeah, that not as
not as, 500, half a ton though, half a ton.
Biggest in our comp.
Yeah, it's still winning our comp, but we've got 2 games to go at Glen tomorrow. I don't think Glen A's are flying. I think they're kind of they have been a strong team, but I think this year they might towards the second half of the ladder. So she might fill her Asics or whatever she wears tomorrow. She might get a few tomorrow, and then we've got obviously Woodside. I think they're pretty good grade wise. So. Yeah, she might hit the 6. She might hit the 600 or something like that. So which is really good. But our girl from Warragul, Ride 1,000 last week. That's crazy. Massive. Yeah. And now it makes so much sense now since we started talking about it, and since Snowy gave us the information 3 weeks ago or something, and then we've done a little bit more research about it all, and then and she played at the top level. I think it was Vixens. I think.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think it was. Jeez, I'm gonna cop that because I'm pretty sure it was. But I'm pretty sure she played that top level, and she's 7 foot something. There's a video on the Gippsland footy page and footy netball page, obviously, when she gets the 1,000 goals, and her teammates go up to her shoulders,
she's massive.
Yeah, and it must be a defender's nightmare.
Oh.
We're talking local netball and stuff too, where most defenders, even some of the girls or ladies, I should say, that were next to her, they're probably 6'1", 6'2", and she just made them look that small.
Yeah.
But yeah, what that's mad. Yeah, 1,000 goals. I actually had. Did I send you the picture? Yeah,
round 7 against Mafra. 91
so
goals.
This is her season. So up to round 15.
Yeah.
This is her season. So I'll start at round 1. I'll go to 15.
Yeah.
68, 62, 64, 72, 74, 65, 91. Moe held her to 54. 69, 79, 61, 75, 70, 77, 76. We thought this when we did the math. I sat here and we're doing the math, and we're like, no way.
Yeah, we thought it was wrong.
We thought there was something going wrong. Well, this is except for Moe, who obviously held it. She must have played a half of that game or something, because to hold it at 51. What was I say? 54. Yeah. Other than that, after last week, 1,057 goals. We still 2 rounds to go, and the way she's shooting at 70, she's going to get to 1,200 goals.
That's crazy.
It's off its head. Like I said, we didn't know a whole heap about obviously netball and stuff before this, and we still don't know a lot about it. But goal wise, that's massive. But again, Maddie got her 500, which is really good. And then we sometimes, because Maddie's doing so well at A grade, we always forget the old Foss Beck down in D grade too. So she's coming third. Yep. So I did have the goals today. I reckon I took a picture of it here. Yeah, I did. Beck's on 275. So at D grade, the winners, the one coming first moment's on 380. Yep. Then there's a one from TTU who's on 281. And so Beck's only 6 behind her. So she has a good couple of weekends. Yep. She can definitely. I don't think she's probably catching up 105 in the 2 weeks. Yeah. But old Foss Beck Gardner's flying as well. So we shouldn't forget Beck, obviously. So yeah, she's going really well, and third as well. And obviously that's both teams going well too. So A grade had a really good win obviously on the weekend, and Chelsea will have a chat about that. But they had a massive win, which was good. And then D grade's flying as well, and obviously they're the 2 teams that look like playing finals. Yeah. And obviously it helps when you've got shooters that are getting the ball in the ring, which is the whole point of it, I think.
Yeah. Now, you obviously saw this, Yarram and Rosedale.
Full on.
This was crazy.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it in our league, at least.
So
that was nuts.
You don't have to see stuff like that. And we'll probably be careful with what we comment and how we comment on stuff. But yeah, it was pretty brutal. It's 2 teams that are obviously having a crack. Obviously Rosedale's, they're flying now. Just they found some form, and I think from what I've read, they were kind of kicking away. And again, I unless you may have heard something, I'm not going to speculate on what happened. It's obviously someone's done something to start it, and then the big fellas come in and gone whack, giving them a cook. And there wasn't much hiding from it. But one thing I did hear, which is probably disappointing, and I don't know, as players and stuff, we get whacked a bit, sometimes and stuff. But from all accounts, and I could be wrong, so I'll say allegedly here, but from the accounts I've heard, not one player on the day was reported or sent off.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know how that happened. Just watching that video, and there's a yellow shirt in a very good vision of that. Yeah, it's probably not ideal, eh? Like,
No.
and for someone not to be sent off after doing that, yeah, it's not great. Like, so obviously not a good thing to do. But yeah, people miss things. It is what it is. Like, I just think that in the vision, it was quite clear what was going on. I don't know, what had kind of happened there. But I hope at the end of the day, we hope whoever's copped a belt has ended up okay. There's no one with too many injuries. But it's not the footy you expect anymore. But it is a passionate game, and people will look after their teammates sometimes at any cost, especially when it gets to this time of year. And you got to be careful with this time of year. And some teams are not going to play finals, or some people don't care anymore.
Yeah.
But so there's lines you don't cross. But I'm big for looking after your teammates. But probably coming in and uppercutting someone a couple of times, probably not ideal. So it's not a good look. But I'm sure both teams have done what they need to do now, and the tribunal was actually at Gormy upstairs the other day. That's where they actually held it up there. Yeah, so I didn't even know they did that. Yeah, it was upstairs. Right. So the tribunal was up there, and I suppose from Rosedale and from Yarra.
They met like halfway. Is that how they do it?
I didn't know that. Yeah, I've only been once, and we did it at Rosedale. But at the end of the day, it's not a great thing at all. But I suppose it's done. What was done is done now. And, so the other thing, I'm back to AFL, which is probably a bit of a surprise for a lot of people, but from all accounts, Voss is going to keep his job into 2026.
I found this a bit funny, to be honest.
Yeah.
We got rid of Goodwin, and then Carlton have gone, oh, well, if Melbourne are getting in the market for a new coach, we might have a look real quick. 5-hour meeting, and he's staying.
Yeah, I think result-wise and everything that's been going on, I think most people were pretty comfortable to say that Voss was probably on the way out.
Yeah. I reckon more heavy than Melbourne, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was saying he's lost it. He doesn't know what he's doing.
The players are done with him.
Good player, but doesn't know how to coach.
Yeah.
But here he is. He's staying.
Good on him.
Bit of stability.
He must have bit of blackmail on some people or something. But what we've said on here before, you can be a great coach. Your players are still going to execute game plans and do what they need to do. And we probably find that at Gormy a little bit. Like I think when we follow our game plan and do our thing, we do look good. But when we don't look great. But Dunks is putting our game plan into what he wants us to do. And when we do it, it look good. So it's probably at AFL level, it's obviously that for a few tiers higher.
Yeah.
But if game plans and that and structures are right, but the team isn't able to execute it, it's probably not always the coach's fault, to be honest. So,
and I think for them, they got a bigger issue with their players.
Yeah.
Potentially Curnow or Mackay. I think Curnow could go.
Which is big. Like, Curnow is one of those ones you wouldn't think was going to go. Like, and I think the start of the year he probably wasn't even thinking of going. But I reckon that he's got to this point of the year and he's starting to go, maybe he's starting to realise there's some coin out there.
Silvani.
Yeah.
Get him out.
Dogs are talking to him as well now.
Yeah.
Dogs are in the market for him as well. Yeah. When now there's multiple clubs having a chat to him, you're going, well, someone's going to come to the party and give him a chance. Yeah. I'm actually a bit surprised about the Dogs, because he's probably he started off as a defender, but now he's found him kind of self forward and stuff. And I don't really think we're in the market for another forward.
Yeah.
When you got the bigs that we do, but I suppose you put another one in there, it always helps.
Yeah,
but you got to start getting in each other's way.
DeConning as well, he could go. Like this off season, I reckon it's going to blow up.
Carlton. I reckon Carlton, and there's probably going to be some big names moving around a little bit. There's obviously been some rumours from some big names looking to go, and probably obviously from the more bottom half of the ladder teams. But it's be interesting to see where they find themselves. Like even Butters from Port, there's rumours about him coming to Doggies. Like, geez, if Doggies have an off season, they pick up Butters and Silvani, I'll be pretty happy.
Jeez,
I don't think we will, but if we're able to keep Ugohagen and he's able to kind of get himself right, not a bad. Pretty much he's a new recruit really for next year. Yep. If he stays on, obviously I have my doubts that he'll stay. And then so if you keep Ugohagen and chuck in those two, it's not bad.
Yeah, good match with Adelaide. Norton, Darcy, Ugohagen.
Yeah,
that's a deadly fourth.
That's not. Who do you match up? Like you match up one, and then the other one, two get off the leash.
There's got to be no teams with 3 key backs. I wouldn't think.
No. Oh, and then again, like I'm saying, if Doggies picked up Silvani, who can play as another tall, really good hand forward. Like then you got your Wests and stuff, your ground, just the small forwards really battling for a spot.
Yeah.
But I suppose we'll wait and see what the off season brings. But we obviously got the footy on the background there. One thing I hated last night was just his name's gone when he got knocked out.
How? Oh, the booing?
Yeah, booing and stuff, like the carrying on, and I like we talk about the game, the way it is and everything, like, and people were saying that Newcomb looked at him and what, like, Newcomb's allowed to, he's gone, shit, someone's there, bang.
Yeah.
Like that, like, he's done nothing wrong there. He cannot get reported for that. They've hit heads.
Dumb.
Like, he didn't tuck in his shoulder. You actually see Newcomb turn, go, like, it's like he nearly went, oh no, and just kind of tried to nearly kind of half go back and whack heads. But yeah, to see how laying there, like, I missed it live. I actually seen it more today because we obviously had it footy last night.
Yeah.
You just hate seeing it. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, where you are, whatever. Just hate seeing anyone just knocked out that bad.
Yeah, it sucks. And else, he'd just come back as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You wonder if that'd be it. Like, I think Howe's 34-ish, 33, 34.
Yeah, he'd be getting there.
Like, after the injuries he's had with he had the snapped arm and that not long ago, he comes back, and then to get it knocked out like that's not nice. So, well,
I put a post on Facebook on the 9th of June. 3 guarantees in life: death, taxes, and Collingwood supporters are a bunch of. Yeah, you can figure the rest out. Still true. Still true. Yeah. Still the same. So, no, I'm not gonna. Anyway. Dan Gorringe, he's posted up at the moment, isn't he? Yeah. Living life Dan in the little hard-rated box. Yeah. Good promotion. Yeah, he's killing it. Like, yeah, he's massive. You and me are massive fans of him. Obviously, I tried to get our podcast, the Podchub podcast, in the comments today, and I'm like, I wonder if someone will see it. But everything he does turns to gold. I feel like he just like we were talking about the other day. What we're saying, you were showing me like a little video of him, like a halftime thing, saying, "Oh, look at this." Yeah, it's got like 80,000 views on it. It's off its head. Yeah. And I feel like he's one of the most normal kind of celebrities out there, and I call him a celebrity. Yeah, but he's one of the most normal celebrities out there, where he's just talk shit, like he's real. Yeah, like I don't think, like he says he's kind of like, I don't think he wouldn't come across arrogant or nothing. No. I don't think he'd be arrogant. I think he'd be more kind of like, I just want to go get a coffee or something. So you're not one of those guys you want to annoy kind of thing. But big thing, like outside the MCG, literally in a box, like it's like a weird ass Big Brother. Yeah. And it's live streamed as well. Yeah, I looked this morning while I was at work, and there was like 100 people watching it still. I watched it. So I watched today. I reckon Smoke. I reckon 9. That would have been 9:30. Yeah. And it was on YouTube, and it was 830 odd people watching it. Like, just during the 830 he's doing
people,
pretty much nothing.
He was just sitting there talking to Ollie. Yeah. They were just the two of them were just sitting there, and I kind of hear. And I think people must have been commenting stuff because they were losing it over a couple of things. Yeah. They're just sitting there in a pod. Yeah. At the outside the MCG. And there's not even a game there tonight. No. What's he doing right now? Well, we can stream it. Yeah. Jeez, you'd hope there'd be a heater or something in there. I actually because obviously you got the big windows and then it's got the side, but obviously there's a dunny. Yeah. So that was one thing I'm like, how does he have a shit? Yeah. Like, is there a portal who inside it? But obviously it's all hooked up properly and that's done. They look after him. Yeah. It looks like he had some good food in there and that today too. So, yeah, good luck to him. 48 hours. And I suppose if you get paid enough and do it for a promotion, I'd sit in the orange box for 48 hours. But geez, it's a big thing to do for that long. So good promotion. Us versus Cower. Bit of a recap. Yeah. Well, it's on YouTube, so if anyone wants to watch it, they can. What do we like? What do we say that we haven't said before? Like, it's the same stuff. It's going to come out, isn't it? Yeah. What is it? 9 points or something like that. 9 or so points or something at quarter time. 17 points at half time. 30 odd points at 3/4 time. Like, we literally went to sleep for the first 7 or 8 minutes of the third quarter. Yeah, the third quarter really hurt us. We were big chance. So we just let it slip, really. We were just battling away, doing our thing. Like we said before, and we'll say it again, that we lapse and a team will get 3 goals in a blink of an eye. It's been 6 minutes, they got 3 goals. How the hell did that happen? Then all of a sudden we're like, we better turn back on here, like bloody hell. And all of a sudden we'll scratch, fight, do whatever we need to do, and we'll get 1 goal in 9 minutes of footy. Yeah. And we do everything right. We just aren't able to kind of get that score on the board in that 9 minutes where we're able to get some kind of momentum back. And then we fall asleep for 3 more minutes and they get 2 more. And you're like, well, now we've lost the quarter 6 goals to 1, but we'll nearly better for more of the quarter. Yeah. It's just the story of our year, really. Yeah. I put it down to, I probably really noticed it the last few weeks, and I've watched a couple of things on just on Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
Just with probably, and we've spoken about it before, having some more mature heads out there, and just when we lapse, because we're so young, no, there's not enough people out there just grabbing that lapse and going, right, that's enough, let's get back on top here. Everyone just kind of just keeps going with the flow. There's not enough, I suppose, old enough heads out there just to kind of go, whoa, let's get this back, let's not let this blow out. And I think that's what we're craving, is just more people, and people from that age, from kind of 20, what we say, 25-ish, kind of 25 to 30, 31, 32, that have played 150 senior games, and they just know the game. They've played enough games, they've played enough good games at good level, which is what we're craving, obviously, as well. So again, we know they've got great players. Like Morg's played really well.
Yeah.
Heck, obviously killed it.
Yeah.
Keenan, you had a ripper day on Keenan. Keenan only got 3 in the end. Obviously, Bugger was like,
his leg was pretty strapped up.
I've never seen so much strapping, but he kicked a goal from pretty much the away coach's box, and I was on the mark.
Yeah.
And I was smiling at him, because I didn't actually turn around. I was looking at him, and he's looking, and I was saying on the mark, I'm like, come on, Keenan, if anyone's going to kick this, mate, it's probably you. Come on, Keenan. And he kicked it, and I just watched it, and it was the perfect. And I just looked at him, he kind of smirked at me, and I didn't turn around, I just ran back to the mark. So he can play, but and then they've just got these other guys that pop up and just play a role and do what they need to do, and when they were able to get momentum, they just did what they needed to do. They were able to put score on the board, like when we're not able to kind of get score on the board when we've got momentum, they were able to. So I just want to quickly shout out, I don't know if he probably doesn't even listen to this, but hopefully he gets back to him, Shawnee Alexander.
That's right, his knee.
Yeah, so he's an absolute ripper. Like, I think Shawnee's, I think he maybe a year or two younger than me, so he's 32, 33 or something around that, and obviously played a lot of footy against him over the 10 years that I played at Gormy, and he's been at Cowra, and he's just a genuine, really good fella. Like, young, got a young family, electrician out at Loyang, all that kind of stuff, and he's done all the right stuff. I see him at gym more mornings than I don't.
Yeah.
And he's doing a lot of rehab and stuff to get his knee right and do everything right. And we speak most mornings when he's there, and he's done everything to get his knee right. And he was playing. He killed us in the first game we played him. And on the weekend, was getting plenty of the footy and stuff. And it was just there wasn't much in it. The poor bugger. Like, I think he just went to change direction or something. I was probably only 4 or 5 meters from him. I wasn't that far, but a couple other blokes I know. Heck, you see in the video. On the game, like, Heck called for a stretcher. He didn't end up getting stretched off, but they reckon they heard the pop, and just, I hate it. I genuinely just hate seeing it. And even blokes in the league that I don't really like, which is not many of them, but even then I don't like seeing people. You don't like, if you get enjoyment out of seeing someone do that, you're a sick person.
Cold,
But I just wanted to shout out to him. If it does get back to him, just know that we're thinking of him, and it's been I've been kind of worried about him. I just wanted to make sure he's all right. So, best of luck with all the recovery, Shawnee. I'm sure that you've got plenty of good people around you, and if you're not back on a footy field at some stage, I'm sure you'll still be around Cowra as a massive part of that club. So, hopefully recovery goes well. I'm sure I'll see you anyway, but just hopefully recovery goes well and you're doing okay.
Yeah. Reserves.
They got within kind of a couple of things. In the last quarter, I think they got within.
They could have got
all.
it. Yeah, it was, what was it, 39-63, and Cowra were going to play finals.
Yeah. I know they didn't have a couple playing.
Yeah,
I know one of the fellas I worked with, Simo, he wasn't playing. I think they might have 1 or 2, but we've said this for a while. Like, reserve footy at North Gympie, like, if you can get 22 reserve players playing, it makes a big difference.
Team.
And that's what I think we only had maybe 1/3 kid play again. Other than that, they're just reserve guys. A couple of guys that have played a couple of senior games, and then the other ones that have they just played reserves all year. The old crew of Doyley, bloody Gusso, Swanee, Sykesy,
hurt his ankle as well. Sykesy.
Did he? Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully he's all right.
Yeah. I think he ended up saying it was a bit of a sprain or something. I think he ended up being all right. But we've got that old crew, Snowy as well. Of that old crew of kind of senior guys, and then there's a couple of guys kind of probably that 30-year-old or just a bit younger, and then. There's the younger ones as well. So, that's a really big thing for us moving forward next year. And I'll talk about kind of how things are going there after. But just making sure, and at reserve level, you look at those top teams, they've probably got a core group of 15 or 16 that play most weeks.
Are just reserve players.
Yeah, they're just reserve players, and that's what they do. And then you've got, a couple of ring-ins, and then you've got your 4 or 5 that are going with in and out of the seniors competing for a spot. So that's why the top teams usually have a pretty good reserves team as well, because they're kind of fighting for those few spots, and there come some genuine senior players in there. So the reserves obviously nearly got the job done, and they've been really good this year when they've been able to get a full team on the park. So and then thirds wise, disappointing. Like, again, we only got a couple of goals in the end. But again, we competed well. And then we just probably lack that real couple. It would be really nice to have a couple of kind of gun mids. Like, our backline's really solid. Like, we've got quite a few kind of that can play that backline role really well. A couple that can go through the midfield, but they're probably just not that. They're not those ball winners. Like, we don't have a lot of. Haven't had all year. Like, Tyler Canara's gone up to play. Obviously come up to senior footy now, like he's too old to play thirds.
Yeah.
But he was that kind of ball winner in the thirds last year, that ball that kind of got it and just kind of, and he could turn the game.
Yeah.
But I don't have a lot of those players, but I've got a lot of players that can kind of play a really good role. But I think, at the end of the day, they were just better than us for the 4 quarters, and they got the job done. So, the weekend of footy wasn't awesome, but I know that Chelsea will have a chat about it, or we can probably talk about it a little bit after anyway.
Yeah.
But I know the netballers had a bit of a clean sweep from the weekend.
Yeah, they did. They won all their games.
And which is really, really good too. So, that's
good.
That's kind of the weekend of footy, I suppose, for us.
Yeah. You want to go into North Kippy this week?
Yeah. Well, do you want to go to the results from the weekend? Result-wise?
Yeah.
So I got the rest of the results here.
Yeah.
So obviously us 34 to Cows 106, your Lawn 169 to Glengarry 12. Yeah. So again, we've been on the side of them, and they got 1 goal 6. So hopefully we can let them kick 1 goal 6 tomorrow, and we can kick a few more.
Yeah, buddy.
Churchill 39 to TTU 131, and then Yarram obviously the big grudge match.
It was
fight match. There was 5-9-39 to Rosedale 18-9-117. So it's a bit of a funny weekend, I suppose. There's not really any.
Yeah, it's nothing really
close
to say.
games.
Yeah, no
close games there. So I don't know if you want to go on this weekend.
Yeah. Rosedale versus Churchill at Rosedale.
Rosedale by a fair bit. Yeah.
Yeah. TTU versus Sale.
I think this time of the year, I don't think they're resting too many. I think they're all trying to get shit right before come finals.
Yeah.
So I think, obviously Rosedale's, not Rosedale. Sale's been all right, but I think, T2 get the job done.
Yeah. Woodside versus Lawn.
Be a good game, but I reckon Woodside. I reckon they're another one that they're a funny team. You don't know where they are.
Woodside?
Because they have people coming in and out of that team constantly. Like they during the year, and they've done it even the other years too. They've got people coming in and out, and they'll pick their games. Come this time of year, I reckon they'll put their full team on the park tomorrow. I could be completely wrong, because we play them next week, so they'll probably obviously give a couple of rest tomorrow. So I think tomorrow Woodside get the job done there.
Yeah, me too. Glen versus Gormy. I'm picking Gormy.
I'm picking Gormy for their first win.
I think Gormy get up there, and Hayfield versus Cower.
I hope Cow win.
Yeah.
I genuinely hope I'll be saying, if we get a win and Cow win tomorrow, geez, I'm gonna be a happy person. That'd be massive. So hopefully Hayfield lose.
Yeah. AFL.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go into that real quick. Obviously last night Hawks beat Collingwood. Geelong versus Essendon's on right now. It's 1-1. So
it's probably a bit closer than I thought it was gonna be. After a few minutes of footy, I thought Geelong might have got a couple of goals. And your man needs a couple.
He does. Yeah, I've just did a little something on Jeremy Cameron, so hopefully he gets up for me. But
not enough though. That's not. Yeah. It's not enough for buddy.
Got him for 10 goals.
Yeah, he got him for 10 goals, and he hasn't started well, and wasn't paying a whole heap either. So that's how confident everyone is that he's gonna do.
Load up. Yeah. I'll see what happens.
Yeah. So I think Geelong. Here we go. Geelong just kicked there first, so they'll be their first of many now.
Yeah.
So
hopefully
they get the win there.
Steamroll. Okay, Richmond versus Saints at the MCG.
Oof.
This is actually like, I'd pick Saints any other day of the week, but because it's at the G and Tom Lynch is back in, they've got like a few in, so I feel like they could definitely.
I'm going to go Richmond. I haven't even done my tips this time. As we're talking now, I said before I hadn't done my tips.
Yeah.
I didn't do my tips for last night's game, and I didn't do it tonight, so I'll get in trouble about that when I get home, but I'm sure anyway. So, but I'm going to go Richmond.
Yeah. I'll go Saints. Yeah,
Go
I'm looking.
Saints,
I'm
yeah.
looking. Like Richmond have got some good ins. Nathan
Yeah.
Broad, Tom Lynch, Tim Torino.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
big.
I reckon
And
they
at
get
the
it done.
G, I reckon they can get them, and they'll realise that like we're running out of time. We need to get a win.
Yep.
This could be the one.
Eddie had Saints, MCG, Richmond.
Yeah, could be a good game. Brisbane versus Sydney at the Gabba.
Brisbane.
Yeah, Brisbane as well.
Yep.
Carlton versus Gold Coast. This is prime time Saturday at Marvel Stadium.
We're at Marvel.
Yeah.
Still Gold Coast.
Gold
by
Coast,
heaps.
yeah, I think they get it
By
done.
lots, yeah.
Port Adelaide versus Freo. This is Saturday night as well.
Freo, I didn't even know.
It's
how
in
good
Adelaide.
Freo-
Yeah, I think Freo
Yeah.
haven't won. I've seen something the other day. They haven't won in a little while against Port in Adelaide.
Yeah, okay, but I reckon
I
it might be the
still-
first one. I
yeah.
haven't watched enough of them, but
Yeah.
they're obviously going okay.
Yeah, they're a good team.
Yeah, so I'm going to have Freo there to do that.
Yeah.
Get the job done for a while. Who's this guy? He's going for his second one.
Neil. Shannon Neil.
Did he kick a few the other week as well?
Yeah, he probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are we here? Giants versus North Melbourne at Manuka Oval.
Just you'd hope Giants get it done, but
You'd think so.
You're not doing it with a whole heap of confidence.
Yeah.
The way Doggies steamrolled them last
Yeah.
weekend, but did Toby get 1 week? 1 or 2?
I think it was just one.
Yeah. Put him back in the team makes a big
Yeah,
difference.
he is.
So,
yeah. Oh, but Jesse Hogan's out. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, they win anyway.
Oh, North have got that many outs. Nick Likey, Paul Curtis.
Did that Curtis get suspended again? Did
I
he
don't
do
even know what happened.
something?
Yeah.
I thought I seen him do something stupid or something that wasn't that bad, but yeah, anyway. I think they'll lose.
The Pod Chub Cup, Melbourne
Yes.
versus Bulldogs.
That's on Sunday afternoon
It
too,
is.
so that's the Tiger Jaw day.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get. Oh, it might be on free to air.
Yeah,
Oh, it
Sunday
is.
after
It
3,
is. Yeah, we'll chuck it on out there.
100%. Make sure it's on the big
Yeah.
TV out there. So and then
12th versus 9th.
rip a game.
Yeah.
Oh, obviously, I'm going to
At
go
the
Doggies.
G. Yeah, I'm picking Melbourne.
Yeah.
Sack the coach. I reckon the boys will be up and about.
Yeah, that happens a
And,
bit too.
and yeah, and I've heard heaps of people saying, "Oh, after the coaches go, the team just like
Yeah.
flurries." I don't know.
we
So
might even be able to watch the second half bit of the Crown or Jungle.
Yeah, wherever we go.
Major sponsor will go to the Junction.
yeah.
Go there, so we might be able to watch a bit of that and have a couple more ales.
Yep. See how we go. Are you
Yep.
on the ales? You like the ales?
No, I don't know. I just
Oh.
I was just sounded cool. So I've never had an ale in my life. It just sounded really cool
Oh.
when I said it.
Dad loves ales. Optus Stadium. I can't even speak. West Coast
Optus
versus
Stadium,
Adelaide.
Optus versus-
I read Optus first, and then I looked up, and it was West Coast. West Coast versus Adelaide. 18th versus 1st.
Adelaide by
I'm gonna pick him.
could be a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say about 70.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 100, but then I kind of backed off that and thought I'd go back down a little bit.
Yeah. We don't really need to preview last week's games. Everything probably
Yeah,
went to a
no.
chord, really.
Yeah. So I suppose other than AFL stuff, going back to kind of how we're going with Gourmet footy, is that I was meant to say something before, but yeah, obviously this week we signed Dunks back on, so
Yep.
that's all over the Gourmet socials, and I put it on the Pod Chub socials as well. Shared that as well. So really big thing with that is I think stability for us as a group is really important right now. So that's massive for us to obviously be able to re-sign Dunks, and he was keen to get back on board and do the job again. And
Yep.
I think with we've spoken about it multiple times. We're just going to add the right people, and things are going to be right. And I think another preseason under Dunks, another few months to learn game plan wise, and just do what we need to do. I think if that all kind of gels next year, it's all going to come together
Yeah.
really well. So, and then I suppose keep an eye. There's a couple of other signings. I've been tasked with the job of making sure we get everyone to recommit, because that's really important for us, is to get people to recommit. There's no point us going out and picking up 6 players when 7 walk out the door, because we just go and
Gain nothing
just
from
gain
that,
nothing.
yeah.
The ones you bring in might be a touch better than the ones you lose, but then you're still finding those 4 or 5 that probably aren't senior players playing seniors. So at the moment, we've re-signed 19.
Yeah,
That's out of our we've had a few people play seniors, but I'd say 19 out of our best 26, I reckon, 26-ish have re-signed. So that's really important.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then we know that, okay, we've got 19 re-signed of them players. And I haven't spoken to everyone. I've still got to get a couple more over the line. Like I haven't even spoken to them, I just haven't had the time. I reckon, like I've said, I wanted to get to 30 players recommitted by this Thursday, and I think I'll get there. And then there might be 1 or 2 that just aren't ready to jump on just yet. But that's okay. And we've said this for a while, and I took a picture of this last night. We had a bit of and it's something that we're gonna go by and live by. And I hope the boys kind of got out what I was hoping they would from the chat last night, because it definitely wasn't. I definitely wasn't having to dig at anyone. Like, it wasn't something that I had to dig at anyone for. But like, I was spoken about the 2026 journey so far. You know, we've locked in a senior coach. Our seniors and thirds coach. I've had a little bit of interest in that. We are going to advertise for them, but there has been some interest in it anyway. But we're gonna see what's around. Not that the people that have asked or spoken about it aren't good. It's just that we want to see what else is around, just in case that, you know, there might be Harry Bloggs down the road who just goes, yeah, actually I'm keen, and he could be the perfect person for the job.
Yeah.
So we're really close to, I reckon in the next kind of 3 weeks, we'll have something reserves and thirds.
Yeah.
Senior assistants. So again, we've got one of them already. I think Switch is going to be really good for us as well, but
yeah.
I won't announce it yet because he's going to be a player. So I won't leave that.
Yeah.
We've got head trainer Josh. He's re-signed, recommitted to the club. So, and we'll see a lot of clubs this time, or not this time next year, early in like probably January, February, screaming out for trainers.
Putting post out saying we need trainers for round one. And
we've got Josh, who's the head trainer, and I've got to talk to the other guys that are staying under him. But if I can pencil them in now, it's really good.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm doing the footy ops coaching coordinator. So, well, from all accounts, I haven't actually spoken to Paz, but Dunks has had a chat to him. So it sounds like Dunks is going to jump on the Paz is going to jump on the coach's coordinator, which is a really big role. Just to work with the coaches and stuff, not so much telling them what to do, but just making sure they've got what they need, they're supported and all that kind of stuff. So really good that we've got him in that role. We've had now, again, like I said, 19 players recommit to the club. And we've had meetings, and the club's had meetings with some real, like, and I'm talking names that are bloody good. Not just, you know, not just anybody. The people that have been out the club's caught up with, are going to make a massive impact at the club if we can get them over the line. So just remember, if you're listening to this and you're one of those people, we'll get you straight on here, and we'll make sure we get the advertisement out there. But it's really important for us to obviously get the right people in the right spot. So that was kind of the 2026 journey so far. We haven't even finished 2025 yet. So a lot of things are in place, and like I suppose I'm not going to go through all. My expectations of players next year. A couple of the words are obviously some loyalty, commitment. They're driven. They want a high standard, and they want to be there. Yeah, that's really important for us going on next year, because we've probably had a bit of a yo-yo kind of over the last few years of people wanting to be there and going, blah, blah, blah. And you're always going to get stuff like that at footy clubs. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if top of the ladder, bottom of the ladder. But it's really important for us to have people at the club that want to be there. And like I said, those keywords, the loyalty, the commitment, they're driven, they want a high standard, they want to be on for the journey, they're respectful, and they're positive. Like they're the kind of things we want people. And we've talked about, you know, people we don't need at the club anymore. People, if they're just about themselves, they're selfish people. If they're just there because they want a couple of bucks, they don't really care about the club. They don't want to buy in. They want to just rock up on a Saturday, and they want to train once a week. They want to make excuses. Like, excuses need to go out. If they're arrogant people, you know, they're the kind of people we just don't want anymore. And my last little point, I suppose, or a couple of points was like, if people want to leave the club, at least leave the club knowing you're giving 100%. And I'll be honest, I don't think there's a player at the club at the moment that's given 100%. Like, and I'm talking making sure they get to every training, every function that they can, not just making excuses because they can't be bothered, and doing the extra sessions all the time, and not getting lazy, and on a weekend doing everything right to be ready for a weekend. That's what I'm talking about with 100%. If someone wants to leave and they think they've done that, I don't agree. But if they, again, what I'm about to say next is what I believe. And the thing is, choose to be a part of the journey. Choose to be a part of the journey or not. We continue to write the story without you. And that's the way I'm looking at it now. And that's the way I'm really looking at what we're going to do. And it's the journey has started, and we're on this journey, and we're going to continue it. If you want to be on it, be on the journey. Yeah. Be on the journey, and it might still take another 1, 2, 3 years. But as we've said, the journey at the end of it's going to be the best journey and the best result ever. If you do not want to be a part of it, and it's all too hard for you, we need those people just to kind of go, okay, it is too hard for me. I don't want to be here, because they're going to bring the rest of the group down. Yeah. We want people at the club that are willing to drive and do the work, so that when we get there at the end, and like I said last night, this can sound quite rude, but if we as a club are able to reach the pinnacle in a few years' time, and you decide to leave this year or next year or something, don't come standing there holding their hand at the end going, oh, we're a part of it.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're gone.
You're either a part of it or you're not. So don't come holding their hand at the end of it when we get to the. Yeah, and if someone wants to leave and go get more instant success and just go somewhere because it's easier,
Go for it.
Go for it. And yeah, it might sound quite brutal, but we've got to get to a point where we're a bit more brutal as a club, and you're there for all the right reasons, and you're there for the journey and the want to be better and get people better around you.
Yeah.
So we had a good chat about that last night. I tried to, I'm like, I get passionate. I was probably just starting then talk real quick about stuff, but I get so passionate about it, and I said that to the players last night, and I also said, if this offends you, I'm kind of not that sorry.
Yeah.
Like, if it offends you, what I'm saying, it's either suck it up and buy in, or by me talking about arrogance and being selfish and that, if that makes you feel upset, maybe it's because you are.
Exactly.
So I'm really excited about what we're putting together, and I'm excited about whoever's on the journey, and I'll buy into whoever's in the journey as much as they buy into the club.
Yeah.
And if people want to move on and go elsewhere for money, and because it might be easier, or your feelings are being hurt here,
See ya.
Yeah. We can't be clinging on to too much. So we just got to enjoy the journey for what it is, and it's been tough, but it'll get better.
Yep. Tomorrow, well, today if you're listening.
Yep.
Glenn.
Yes.
How you feeling?
Yeah. Again, people think I'm a psychopath, and I think I've said this before. I probably am a little bit of one. I've always got, I'm always nervous during the week and that about kind of what the result's going to be. But I'll wake up tomorrow, tomorrow, Saturday.
Yeah.
And I'll wake up going, if we do everything we need to do, we can win.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the way I'll look at it tomorrow. I'll look at all the grades. Even with my thirds, like, I know that if we play 4 quarters of footy that we want to do, and they listen to instruction, we'll put it up to them. And Glenn are quite a good team in the thirds. They win tomorrow, they'll play finals. So they've become a good team at that level. But reserve wise, obviously give themselves a good chance. But senior wise, thirds have had a win, reserves have had a win. It's our turn. And if we do everything right, we can do it. We give ourselves the best chance to have a win. But again, there's not a slight bit of arrogance or cockiness going into the game, because we haven't earned it. We haven't earned to be in that position. We rock up to the game tomorrow confident that if we do what we do, we can get the job done. But we'll wait and see what 5 o'clock tomorrow brings, and see what.
Hopefully we're up singing the song.
Yeah, it'd be nice, and that makes the weekends a touch bigger.
Yeah, because then we roll into Tiger Draw on Sunday.
Tomorrow night Junkson's always a good night, and then you roll into Tiger Draw, which again, like I said before, I love coaching my juniors, so it's not a bad thing. But I've got that on Sunday, so I might. Yeah, I've talked about maybe ducking off a little bit early. We're playing. We've got to concentrate on getting the job done, what we need to do, and if we are able to get it done a bit early, I might try to sneak off. But if not, I'll be there for the game and try to get it after. But Tiger Draw, I think even listening to this Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, I think you can still get on the Facebook page, and there's the QR code and stuff that you can get on there. And I don't know when it all closes.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I'm assuming it'll probably. Might be by lunchtime-ish tomorrow. They might close it all down or something like that, allegedly, but I could be completely wrong, and if I am wrong, someone comment on something, tell me I'm wrong. So I spoke to, obviously, Ben and Gus and stuff last night, and there's been, as always, Gus has been telling us to get tickets back for a month now, and it's the last Thursday night last night for everyone to get them back, and I think he got a fair few back. So I think the club's done really well. I think they obviously up the prizes. Ben's vision to up the prizes and get it all kind of a bit of a sell more tickets for more money. But make bigger prizes. I think it's bloody work. So in all accounts, I think we could be up to 3 buses on the way out there on Sunday now.
I just had a look before. The 11 o'clock one's full.
Yeah, 11 o'clock one was full last night, footy training.
Yeah.
So that was full. And the 12 o'clock one, I know I've got 2 past players, Pala and Tooley. I've organised, they've got tickets, and I've organised for them to be on the 12 o'clock bus. And there's been a message in the committee page about a couple of other people getting on the 12 o'clock bus. So I reckon that'll be pretty full. And I actually said to Ben last night, couldn't one come into town about 1:30 and pick me up? But I thought they'll be pushing it a little bit. I just want like 1, 2 or 3 the grog by the time I get out
that's
there.
the best part.
Yeah, but I don't know what time. I don't know what time we're going to finish up out there. It's always kind of been different. Sometimes like the prizes are drawn by 3 o'clock. It's kind of done, but I reckon it's usually by 4. Like I reckon they'll want to get the first bus in probably because I think they're going to have to do a couple of bus trips too to get everyone back in. So it may be kind of first bus leaving at 3:30, 4 o'clock, and then next one leaving at kind of 4:30, 5 o'clock. And then, so I reckon I'll go in the middle bus. I'll try to squeeze in the middle one. You don't want to be the first one.
Yeah.
Don't want to be the first
I'm
bus
on the
back
first
in.
one. Oh, back in.
Yeah, back in.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
back in.
Sorry. Yeah.
Nah, I was about to say, you're excited about that.
Yeah, no.
Nah, you don't want to get the first one. You want to get the second one. That means usually the first bus gone and people have gone to wherever they want to go and you can just roll in and go stand. You know, the first group walking back in there. Like, it's never good being the first one.
No, the second bus comes in, you think, here are the piss heads.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, all the ones that go earlier, like, oh, I've had a few. I'll head back now.
Yeah.
Some of them go home and that, and then a few of them stay out and have a few beers. And then the second bus is usually no one's going home straight home. Everyone's kind of going
back somewhere.
Going to the junction and probably having a few there and watch Doggies beat Melbourne on Sunday. So
we'll see about that anyway.
Yeah. So we reckon that's about our Friday night done.
Yeah.
We've got through to nearly quarter time of the footy and happy days.
Yeah. Rightio.
Well, hopefully next time we talk to everyone, it's on a nice little win.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
We'll see what happens.
Very nice.
All right, mate.
Rightio. See you later.
Yeah.